Good morning. Today is number 16, morning lesson of Tanya. It's Thursday morning, February 15th, I believe, 2024. We're going on Tanya, and yesterday we talked about how Tanya teaches us to be elevated all the way to the connection, to connect our soul with God, and therefore completely kind of lose ourselves in our prayers. We see sometimes story about Indian yogas to completely be able to get to the higher powers. We're not of that practice, but in the Torah it says that Abraham Avinu, our forefather Abraham, he had 2 kids. He had Ishmael, Isaac, and then he had 6 more children after Sarah's death. And those he sent to the Far East, to India, the Indian yogas, Brahmins, Abraham, Brahmin. They have children of Abraham, and they develop these abilities to fully concentrate. So we can learn something from them. So let's try today to do a hands-on work applications. I'm going to try to now in my prayer to connect as close as I can to God, and hopefully not to have anything, as we discussed yesterday, distractions of my mind, doubts, inabilities, questions, just complete things. And in that, let's see if I will be able to levitate myself. Let's see that. So I'm concentrating in my prayer, and watch me levitate, get a couple of inches, maybe half a foot off the floor. And come down. You didn't see that? Well, we apply also concept of Tanya, concept of Torah, concept of the Talmud, that if you're able to reach that absolute connection, you can do it. But it requires very strong training and very strong belief and ability to get there. There's a second option, and second options in the prayer with a minyan, with the 10 people in synagogue, if the 10 Jews pray together, 10 men get together and pray, each one has some imperfections. Let's say somebody's 70% good and 30% something problematic. And another person has his own destruction, and another person has its own destruction. But collectively, all good portions unite, and jointly, the minyan does get elevated to the closeness of God. You can reach them absolute connections, either by fully concentrating on your own, which is very difficult, very few people can do it, or with a group in a prayer. That is a strength of a minyan, of a group, of the community, of the Klal Israel. And we're going to continue tomorrow to do another exercise. You personally will participate with me at exactly 6 o'clock in the morning. I will begin at 5:45, and by 6 in the morning, if you can think mentally, join with me in the prayers and see if we can reach the spiritual state of absolute perfection. Absolute perfection, of course, only is present with God, Ein Sof, unobtainable. But see how close can we get to that. Tanya teaches us that on this world, our soul actually is capable to become united fully with God. On the next world, in the world to come, the soul basking in the light, direct light of Hashem, but not united completely with Him. So we have certain abilities that exceed on this world ability of the soul in the next world. Missing certain things and exceed certain things. Let's tomorrow get together, 6 o'clock exactly, 6 in the morning. That is Israeli time, which will be 11 o'clock in the US. In London, I guess it will be 4 o'clock in the morning. 6 o'clock tomorrow, Friday morning, January, was it 16? I guess January 16, Friday, in United Prayer. Let's see that. See you tomorrow. Have a good day and Shabbat Shalom.